Okay, Grace, thank you so much for joining us today. Grace is one of the ladies that finished the Whav method program of 2 weeks. So it's basically, I like to help women regain all health in all aspects, including their physical, mental, sexual, and emotional well-being via the Whav method. And the Whav method, as Grace knows, is a complete program that looks at functional movement, looks at food for medicine, eating habits, self-esteem, values, gut and vagina microflora, and our own mental health. So how are you feeling after 12 weeks, Grace? Like, can you remember how you felt before the program and how you feel now? Because we're 1 week out from finishing.
Yeah, for me, I feel a lot stronger in my mental clarity and confident that I've got this. I can do this. I've got a handle on this now.
Brilliant. Is that in regards to food or which aspects?
Food and my relationship to food and self-care, how I am around it. Yeah.
What made you decide to join the program? What was the thing that kind of intrigued you?
I felt I needed support around my eating or lack of eating at times, or poor choices, and I needed support, and it was perfect timing, and you fell onto my lap, as it were. It was perfect. It was just the right thing to do, when you think, oh, it's just fallen so easily.
What's impressive so much about what you've achieved, Grace, is that you didn't come in, and a lot of people come in with wanting to lose a bit of middle belly fat, or they've got, brain fog and things like that. But for you, it was going deep with your relationship with food and actually nurturing yourself with that, and having that self-care and self-love to eat well and regularly. I think it's been really beautiful to watch.
Yeah, it's been good. Great.
Did you have any reservations or hesitations or fear about joining a program at all?
No, I trust you, and I trusted that part of me which knew that this is the right thing to do.
Cool. What has been your favorite thing about the program?
I guess knowing that I can cook and it can be nutritious, and I'm capable of choosing good quality, and I guess a variety in food,
That biodiversity piece of getting all the macros and micros from everywhere, I think.
Yeah.
So how do you feel overall about the 12 weeks you've been on the Whav method?
I'm really pleased I decided to go ahead and do it. I feel clearer, I'm more aware, and also I'm not hard on myself if I choose to have something which I'm a bit, this is a little let go, Grace. I'm really aware that I'm doing it, and that it could affect me or space me out or not ground me or be hard on my stomach and digestion. So I'm aware of that, and that I can make a choice. And if I do make a choice to be okay with the suffering of it.
You can't take away awareness once you've got it. And you know what, I think the part of the process I love as well is that when you do the elimination side of the diet, that you become acutely aware of what does and doesn't affect your body, and that's so unique a fingerprint for everyone. And in your case, it's digestive symptoms, as opposed to other people, inflammation, gaining a couple kilos just by not eating something that's actually essentially good for them. So it's having that body awareness and that knowledge, and therefore the power of how you treat your body, I think is exceptional. Would you recommend the program to anyone?
Oh yeah. I think it's wonderful, and you're very supportive, and you have so much information, and it's been great. And I've accumulated 2 wonderful folders of information, which I'll reference folders, and recipes which I will use, and it's great. It really is. Awesome. It's well worth doing.
How old are you, Grace? I forgot to say that at the beginning.
How old am I?
Yeah.
I'm 64.
64. Oh, you got a song written after you. Brilliant. And what would you think would be your biggest probably victory? Would it be that your relationship with food and how you nurture yourself, or would it be something else do you think is your biggest like non-scale victory?
I think
for you, we were trying to maintain weight or gain weight. It wasn't.
yeah. I think it's self-care, self-nurturing, because I was a meal skipper. You know, this is more important than eating right now. You know, I didn't take care of myself.
Yeah, and we know,
and that's really
we now
changed.
know that meal skipping is one of the worst things we can do for our cortisol, our stress levels, and laying down of unnecessary tummies.
Yeah.
That's cool. So what would be so we finished the program now, and what do you think would be your health mindset and movement moving forward after this program? Do you have something else you would like to achieve, or do you have like a bit of a plan now that we've finished? I just want to make sure you stay on track.
Yeah, my plan is to keep having nutrient-dense meals, you know, not just a make do, that'll do, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I used to go for like bread sandwich. It was easy, you know, something with bread. And now I take the time and make the time to take care of myself and pull the recipe book out and do something different. And yeah, and it's fun. I'm becoming creative, and the ones which aren't 10 out of 10, you know, the different recipes I choose, I can change them a bit to think, oh yeah, that would work. So I'm bringing more creativity into it.
Oh, that's
which
brilliant.
Is great.
Because then you make food interesting, as well as having the concept that you're feeding yourself on all these different levels. It's like, yeah, there's nutrient density. Yes, there's diversity. Yes, this is good for my microbiome, but it's also good for that creative side to express those things. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure to see you grow and change your relationship with food.
Yeah, and thank you so much, Tracy. You're so supportive and fun, and you have so much knowledge to share.
Yeah, I was always a bit concerned of, over delivering the knowledge side of it, but it's never going to be less. It's only ever going to increase. Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you so much for coming on. And is there anything else you wanted to add about anything about the program that I haven't actually asked questions for?
Yeah, just for people who are interested to really go for it, really be total and give it your all. And that Tracy is truly supportive. It's well worth doing because it's life-changing. You know, I feel a lot clearer, a lot stronger, more responsible, and I know that it's up to me to make the choices, you know, and yeah, it's great. It's been a good one. Thank you so much.
Absolute pleasure. It's been amazing. Thank you so much for coming on and doing this, Grace, too, because I know speaking to a camera is always no pressure.
It's a bit weird.
I have one more question I've just thought of.
Yeah.
Did you notice any changes, mental clarity, brain fog, etc.? Physically, you feel stronger. Did you notice any changes emotionally or vitality or energy-wise?
Yeah, at one point I was really physically, I felt clearer, stronger, but mentally clearer. But there was a time where I got really irritable. About things. Yeah, and really, you know, fucked off with the person I live with, and you know, different things. It was like, oh, okay.
That was you having an emotional detox.
Yeah. But I feel really mature for doing it, you know. There's a sense of maturity that I feel that I'm more responsible that I did your course.
Brilliant.
And, yeah. And then I've kind of grown up.
That's cool.
Mm.
We like that.
Yeah.
So what's the plan for the rest of your day, Grace?
I've got so much resistance, but I've got a little loft upstairs which I need to, it's just a clutter.
Okay.
And I've started putting books in the bookcase, but I need to. It's really hard for me to get around. Oh fuck this! So
You say.
yeah. But in the end, I want it to be my little art studio.
So if you change your mindset about it,
Yeah.
it's something you have to do, or put on some really banging good tunes and crank them, and just start. As soon as you start, you'll be fine. It's just the starting part.
Yeah. And I was thinking of stimulants to get me going. Like, should I have a cup of coffee?
No, goodness, I said put some good music on, tunes that you love, that you
Yeah.
know, amp you up, have a dance, and then just get into it.
Yeah. Yeah. That usually works for me. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that can be a stimulant. It doesn't have to be a substance. It'll get
Yeah.
your
Oh, good.
and everything going just by doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll be easier on my body.
Easier, and then your stool's going to stay normal.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I only had.
Going to have a response to that.
You what?
I think the caffeine will speed that up, and you don't need speeding up in that department.
I think I'll make it a part of my life. Maybe.
You're better off having a hot ginger drink to warm you up, or lemon juice for a detox, or play a banging tune to get amped, which is exactly what I'm about to do, because I have to get into what has to happen here now. There's just my last official appointment before I tuck in.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Now you've had time to reflect on the program. What do you think you excelled at during the program? What did you think that you really nailed that you didn't have kind of in your physicality before?
Getting myself to eat more.
Perfect.
Sometimes it's really arduous. It's like, I'm still chewing. But I went through that stage of making myself do it. And then I started looking forward to a nice big meal, because I didn't snack in between.
Did you find that obviously your choices changed, but did you find that your appetite changed as you went along when you got accustomed to having 3 meals a day rather than skipping meals? Yeah,
like I got at one point I wanted to eat all the time, so kind of went really extreme.
Okay. What do you think was what did you find the most difficult for you to take on or to try?
Or to let go of carbs, my desire for carbs and sweet things.
Yeah, so sugar more than anything, do you think? Or
I would usually go for what I considered to be healthy sweet things, but it was hard. Like you suggested 2 dates a day, Grace, and there are a few times I went for 6, throughout the day.
But if you're going to be naughty, that's an okay naughty.
Yeah. Yeah. But I really like quality sweet things, like a natural. I don't like a lot of these health products. They got a lot of poor quality sweet things, like stevia is disgusting. I don't like it. It's dreadful. Do you think
it was valuable learning how to read a label?
Yes. Oh yeah. And really making sure that I do indeed do that. Even on something like vitamin C, they're putting alcohol, 12% alcohol in this vitamin C I brought the other day, and I thought, oh gosh, I don't know why they do that.
It'll probably be a preserving thing, but they don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time today, Grace.
Yes.
And thank you for doing a video testimonial, because I know it is nerve-wracking.